Well, hello, hello. Look who we got here. Everybody's welcome back, welcome back. So, listen, today, yeah, as you see here, I'm definitely getting into a better routine, being a little bit more consistent. yeah, yeah, good times with that. But yeah, cut. All right, and we're back. So yeah, what we got today is doing what you want instead of doing what you have to. Yeah, that is something that is very difficult to obtain. But when you actually have a goal, and that goal is super strong, like it's very attainable because you're cutting out. I'm saying this because I've done this. But yeah, you're cutting out the things that you're literally sitting down with yourself and you're hearing the voice in your head, and the voice in your head is saying, "I want this," and that voice in your head. Do a little bit of research, but it might be an instant, it might be a flash, it might be a feeling. Your heart might beat to it really strongly, and you'll feel it. I want this. And then you'll get distracted. With something else. That comes up. And that'll make you either feel good or feel better in the moment, or like distract you from the thought in your head of how you're not going to obtain what you want to desire. Obtain what you desire. So, with all of that being said, like, it's all about focusing on the moment. And when you grab that moment and you dig into it, and you keep that one random thought and you keep replaying it over and over again, it's a little easier to do for people who have thoughts that replay over and over and over and over and over in their head. Maybe that's some symptoms of ADHD or something like that. I hear that's what, I've heard people who've had that explain that that's how it replays in their head. But that's the key right there. That's the key. And if you're able to mimic what happens to them and just consciously have that thing repeat in your head, it's just been like, all right, now it's starting to consume all your thoughts. And for all of the things that you feel like is an encumbrance, feels like it's in the way of you obtaining your goal, like being tired, like these are all things that are super exciting to tackle. It's just like, oh, I'm tired, and I want this thing. So that means that there's this thing in my way that's stopping me from getting this thing. So now there's something that you can focus on in that moment to really dig into just being. What am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say here is there's always something that you can shift all of your focus, all of your energy towards in that very moment. And you can kind of become obsessed with it. And when you do that, you are what you surround yourself with. You are what you think about. You are what you... Yeah, you are a total amount of everything that you put your energy into. So, with that being said, it's like, okay, I want this vehicle, and I have to do all of these things in order to get it, and I'm tired, and I don't feel like doing it right now. And it's just like, oh, and then here we go, we're asking ourselves questions like, what is it? Why can't we do it right now? So all that's doing is giving you so many things to put your energy and attention towards. Yeah, it is. And when that happens, guess what? Yeah. Yeah. You got more things that you got more things that you're putting your energy and attention towards, more things that you're lining up, more things you're accomplishing. I'm tired. Ooh, why? You know why you're tired. You know why you're tired. And I don't have the energy. You know why you don't have the energy. You know why you don't have the energy. You know. You know what you're doing. You know what you're not doing. You know it all. And for those reasons, that's how you're going to be able to show up and be your best self and in those moments, regardless of what anybody else says. Regardless of what anybody else thinks. Regardless, because at the end of the day, what are you doing? You're getting the W. You're getting the W. You're accomplishing the goal. You're achieving. What's the dress code? Okay, you show up, you don't got the dress code on. And it's just like, but if you're focused on what you're supposed to be doing in that moment, and that's the only thing you focusing on, like, you in and out before anybody even realized what you was wearing. Before anybody even gets to plan or do or say or point out or do anything about what it is, like you like who's by the time they figure out who this guy is, who this girl is, like, you already got your information and you gone. Because here's the one key thing. Here's the one key thing that nobody that really stops everyone in their tracks, and that's prerequisites. That's prerequisites right there. Like, how you gonna just, you, alright, like you gotta go there, you gotta figure it out. Like, alright, you in one town, you in one planet, you in whatever, like, alright, Earth, right? Earth's got the you know, the 7 Dragon Balls, right? You know, you got the 7 Dragon Balls, right? But then you go to Planet Namek, and they 7 Dragon Balls, like, is the size of a bowling ball. So it's like, they not the size of a little baseball. So like, it's just like, all right, like, I can't really just put these all in my pocket like I used to. You summon the dragon, you summon Shinron, right? You bring Shinron out, like, you know, put the 7 Dragon Balls out, something. You on Planet Namek? Nah, you gotta say it in their language. So it's just like, the faster you, it's just like, alright, the faster you go there, the faster you figure out exactly what you gotta do, the faster you on to the next thing. Now, ain't nobody wasting time. They was just like, oh, why is the Dragon Ball? Why is Shinron not getting something? Oh, because his name is not Shinron, it's Porunga. It's like, oh, it's Porunga? Okay, Porunga come out. Oh, well, you gotta say it in Namekian. And it's just like, oh, I gotta say it in Namekian. Well, now I gotta go find it in Namekian. So it just keep going. It just keep evolving. And that's pretty much that's pretty much it right there. Like, and if you never even made the spaceship to go to Planet Namek in the first place, like, you wasn't gonna find out none of that. And then it's just like, you come, and it's just like, oh, you got 3 wishes. Hold on, I done forgot how many wishes. How many wishes? Wait, yeah. How many wishes for Shinron versus Porunga? Shinron can initially grant 1 wish, but after being upgraded by Dende, he can grant 3 wishes. Oh, when did he do that? I forgot. Oh yeah, you can do that. Porunga, on the other hand, can always grant 3 wishes per summoning. So yeah, at the time, back then, before, you had 1 wish. You had 1 wish. You had 1 wish. You had 1 wish with Shinron. And you got to Planet Namek, it was 3 wishes. It was just like, oh, 3 wishes. Okay. But you wasn't ever even gonna find that out until you got there, and that's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's the whole point right there. So, just to wrap this all up, because I know we be talking about anime. I know we be sitting here, we thinking all deep. Be talking about anime, we be thinking all deep. But one of the things you gotta do is realize for 1 second that one key thing that we was talking about is like when you hear that voice, who is it? Who is it that's saying that voice? Is it you? Or is it something higher than you? Is it something higher than you? I say, anytime you hear a voice and it's coming from something that is that your environment told you is how you're supposed to react or how you're supposed to think, it's probably not from your higher self. So these are the questions that you gotta ask yourself. And just take that one little example from Dragon Ball. When you trying to seek your journey, like, what's your prerequisites? What's the rules? It may be the same in one place, it may be different in another. Take a second. Think about it. Alright. Peace.